Here we go, practicing for the FH2 with Larkin. She hasn't been tracking in a long time because she had her puppies and been recuperating, but last year, many of you know, we did an FH1, came in first place. So now we're going to practice for the FH2, which is 1,200 paces, and it ages for 120 minutes. I had to think about that. And that part I'm not that worried about. What I am a little bit worried about is in the FH2, there's a cross track. And you will see it here in a minute. I had the Dream Girl lay the cross track. And I laid this track. The FH2 is going to be on hay. So I'm going to have to find some bigger stuff. So right now, Larkin's doing a great job checking every single footstep. There was a turn right there. She nailed that corner. Couldn't ask for more. Then you'll see coming up this where they've harvested some of the grass. And I put a lot of food there. She still has a little bit of trouble crossing that. But here's the first article. Perfect article indication. I'm going to come up. I'm going to pay that. And then I will restart her with some food. Here we go. Now she's going to come up to this area where it's a pivot track and they've harvested some grass. And she does pretty good, but she still has just a little bit of trouble, more than I would like, crossing that. And it's just crossing terrain, so we're going to have to work on that. But she does pretty good till right there. She kind of loses it. I think it's super difficult because the terrain difference of where they harvested the grass and the pivot track. Now coming up is going to be the cross track. And you will see she does try to take it. I don't think she's ever worked a cross track before in this style of tracking. So I had to teach her that that's not what I wanted. I think, oh, sorry, another article. Guess the cross track is after the second article. So I'm going to come up, pay this again, and then I'll restart her with food. Now coming up will be the cross track. It's very warm here in Texas for February. And you will see here in just a moment that she tries to take this cross track right there. But then it wasn't a big deal. She just quickly went on to the main track. So in the trial, as far as I know anyway, they're allowed to check out the cross track. They're just not allowed to take it, of course. So the cross track goes across two of my tracks. So basically what I did here is I just turned left. I went a few paces and then I turned right again to come back. And then the cross track will be there again. And she completely ignores it that time. But I'll tell you when I see it, if I see it. But right now, she's doing a great job. I couldn't ask for more. Nose is to the ground. Checking everything methodically. There's my turn. So we're going to go down here a little ways. This was, I think, 800 paces. So I had the Dream Girl available to lay a cross track. So that was what I was focusing on. But I will quickly amp her up to 1,200 paces to build her endurance. That's a lot of tracking. That's long. So you can see tracks in the field from a tractor. She passes those just fine. There's my turn. And then I have a flag up here to try to notify me the cross track's coming up. So hope you're all doing well. Thank you for watching this. Leave a comment below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Oh yeah, and push the big like button. Or thumbs up, rather. Okay, so she's going to cross this pivot track. And there's my flag saying that the cross track is coming up. So somewhere in here will be the cross track, but she completely ignores it. the second cross track, which I think I can't remember if it's past this article or in front of this article, to tell you the truth. We're going to restart. I keep looking for the cross track, but I think we have already passed it. So she had no problem with it. If anybody has any ideas on how to lay a cross track and remember where everything is without notifying her, let me know. Oh, there is one more difference in the FH2, this acute corner. So that's a real sharp corner right there that I laid. She had never done one of those before, but she did very well. And then we're just going to go, I don't know, 50, 60 paces, and then the last article will be here. So once again, thank you for watching. If you have any tips on how to mark a cross track, we'll take it. That's the end. Last article indication. Thank you, everybody. Continue to train your dog and have a great day. Bye-bye for now.